Alright, a lot has happened since the last time I made a video on Clifford. I think the last time I posted a video was still working on the actual rebuild. It's been well over a year since that point, and this is where we stand. I'll kind of run through everything that's happened since then. So we got our paint match mirrors from Boost Auto Parts in, and yes, I lost a mirror cap, but I ordered a new one and it's here. I just need to paint it. I got the Rodeo Forged wheels, 24 by 14. They are wrapped in 36 by 1350 Nittos. Got all of our decals on the back, and on the inside it is trashed. We got the black carpet. We got our Starlight headliner in, which looks like shit. So we're gonna be redoing the Starlight at some point, and I have a whole new set of interior panels for this truck other than the door panels. So we will be replacing the A pillars, the B pillars, the C pillars, and a couple other goodies like some of these floor panels that are cracked and broken. Now all of the interior stuff is going to wait because I got the truck up and running and I drove it for a couple weeks actually going to work, and we blew a head gasket. If you've been following on TikTok, you know this. TikTok is where you're going to see the most current videos. So if you want to stay up to date on anything, head over to TikTok and follow me there. But that leaves us with an issue. Now we need to get this motor out of this truck because I don't have a tree here that I could probably use that, but I mean, it's a little bit small, a little bit too close to that tree. I don't have a tree I can lift the cab up with to be able to do a motor. And I don't really want to do a motor out here in the elements. So we've built a shed and a really sketchy crane setup for Steve to be able to cherry pick this motor out of this truck. So what we need to do today is tear down this whole front end and maybe get to the motor. I don't think we're gonna get that far today though. There we go. And the last one. And let's find a way to get this out of there. There we go. And let's not drop my hood on the ground, shall we? There we go. Whew. That's one hood removed. Been a while since I saw you looking like this. Now that I get the hood off, let's take the whole front end off. Do the headlights and the grill and probably the bumper too. I have grill lights in the grill, so that's gonna be a little bit painful to disassemble as well. But we'll just have to see what comes out and what has to stay. Easy enough. Now the problem is I do have these lights right here. And they are actually hardwired in a way. So those will be a pain. This will be a great time for me to come in and do a little bit of cable management. Where do these things go? They also haven't been working in a while, so it'd be a good time to figure out why. Well, I don't know. The box seems like it might be okay. Pull that box through here. That actually wasn't that bad. I just need to organize these better. I'll put it back in when I'm done. Make a mental note that my grill lights will not work until I fix that. We'll probably figure that out on reassembly, so I won't know what I did. That was cool. Time to just start breaking wire. Ow! Time to do it again. There we go. That will give us our headlight. I need you. Oh no. The headlight's busted. Probably from me pushing on it too hard. There may or may not be something coming to replace these. Something I'm pretty excited about. There we go. I hate these headlights sometimes. What's crazy is I have had both of these. I've had both of these from, I think, like AutoZone or something for like 5 years. Can't believe they've lasted this long. They're still going. Time for the infamous light bar to come out. Y'all are gonna get to see up close how this thing fits in here. Now this was an old horn, you can see it there. This was the air compressor on it, and it worked at one point. That's why it's all mounted together. But it has not worked in a long time. So it's about time to go ahead and trash this whole setup. I'll keep the horn, because the horn actually does work fairly well. But I'm not going to keep it in the truck. I'll save it for something else down the line. And there we have a light bar. So this is a 32-inch curved light bar. That is the largest light bar you'll be able to fit in that exact spot. You can fit a 30-inch flat light bar. It just won't be curved. Time to finally get rid of some of these zip ties up under here. These zip ties have been on here since the first year I owned this truck. I need to take this bumper off. It is in the way. Say goodbye to the chain, Clifford. Need to get it cleaned up anyway. It's not looking too good anymore. Really need to get some new tools, because these are starting to kick the bucket. Alright, that didn't take too long. And now, well, for the most part, we have a bumper that's ready to come off. The main problem is I wasn't able to get this bar off. That nut, I don't know if you can see it, that nut did not want to come off. So I've got the bumper disconnected, but that bar is kind of stuck. So we gotta shimmy it to get it out. There we go. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever taken this bumper off, Clifford. Eee, that is rusty. So now we get to go and dive through all of this ugly wiring. I did this shit when I was in college, and it is embarrassing. If you're a college age kid, or hell, high school age kid, you're gonna go add stuff to your truck, electronics and everything, please do it better than I did. This is gross. There we go. This is trashed. Honestly, don't even know if it's still worth it to keep this thing in here. If you guys know, I know what it's for. It's to direct airflow into the stack, but is it worth it? You know, should I just rip it out and keep it out, or what? You know what, the more I look at this, the more I hate it. So we're just gonna pull this wire out completely, and we are going to start over with all this. It's gonna take longer, but it's better to do it right. Because that's nasty. It's bad wiring, that's what that is. Ooh. Yeah, so that's supposed to bolt up there. Don't know why that's bent, because I don't know if this was bent when I got it. Remember when I said I don't really have much in the way of tools? Well, here you go. Missing pretty much every socket that I need. I'm just trying to see if we can find one that'll fit. It's an alternative. Nope, I need a 10, and that apparently is the one that I don't have. I've got a 10 in this wrench here, but it'd be kind of a pain to take everything off with this. But I guess that's what we're doing. That's fun. Gotta love it when companies use security screws. It's not really a security screw, it's just a Torx bit, but it's still annoying. Gonna have to go break out the Torx bit set to be able to pull that out. Yep, those are holding tight. Let me see if I can't go find some Torx bits for that. All right, so I cheated. I found this little square-headed screwdriver that I have that if I put enough pressure on there, I can just fit it in there and spin it. Definitely need to get the correct tool for this though when I go to put it back on. Come on. This one's a bit tighter than the others. There we go. With enough pressure, the friction will basically make any tool work. And while I was out and about, I found my other wrench that has 10mm. I wish I had the 3/8 adapter for the drill, but I don't know where that went, so this is what we're going to work with. And upon closer inspection, it looks like a couple of these are cracked and broken. Might still work, but I'm going to look in the junkyard for a couple extra pieces of these, as well as a core support if it turns out that it is bent. But it looks pretty good right here. I don't know what's causing the weird hood fitment. I need to find that out. I don't think it's the frame. I haven't seen any frame damage, but once we get this whole front end off, we'll know a bit better. Okay, I hopped on TikTok live for a little bit and just kept kind of grinding away. We got this fender pulled down. I need to take the rock lights out at some point and then take the fender liner off, chuck that in the trash because this shit sucks. And then disconnect this bracket here and get this fender off over here. And then we should be able to pull the core support tomorrow. So yeah, that's the plan. That's where we sit so far. I'm gonna check the weather and make sure it's not gonna rain, because if it is gonna rain, I'll pop the hood back on top just to protect the electronics in here. But yeah, this is where we sit. It's been a while since we were at this stage, about 1.5 years, I think, from when we last looked like this. And yeah, it kind of sucks being back here, but it'll be a quick one this time. Got a little bit more experience this time around, so I'm hoping to start posting more often. Obviously, I'm gonna be posting all the way through this motor rebuild, hoping to do 1 or 2 videos a week, and then after that I'm gonna try to hold that momentum and keep posting videos on YouTube. Once the truck is back up and running, I'll have actual content to be able to go and find things to do. So hopefully this will continue and we'll have good stream of content on YouTube. And come show season next year, we'll definitely have some good content. Gonna try to go to a lot of shows, and I've got a lot of things planned anyway for this truck, so should have good content all the way through to show season. So I know this is a bit more of a boring video, but if you enjoyed this kind of content, or if you want to see some of that show stuff, more driving, all that stuff, hang around, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.